Hey, everybody, this is Michael Bryson and Greg Ulysse. We are here for This is Bodybuilding. The 2022 Mr. Olympia contest finished this past weekend, and what an amazing show. I'm so jealous of you, Greg, that you were there live and in person. How was it?
So I've been to 17 Olympias. This one is one of the best ones I've seen.
Wow.
I mean, the excitement in every class, just the energy of the people. I mean,
Yeah.
You know what, bro, it all started at the Media Olympians. The way they've done it this year, they've done it into 2 rooms, bro. Okay, different divisions and different rooms. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah, bro. They had a DJ on both sides. The energy in that place was just unreal. People were happy. Things were happy, bro. It felt like you went in a club and you were seeing people, bro. It was unreal. All the athletes were like happy, bro. It was, I mean, it started out the week the right way.
Cool.
Even though we had the press conference at the beginning, which was okay, but to me, the Olympians made it awesome.
Well, the contest itself definitely didn't disappoint. And, when we did our predictions last week, I think, and everyone that knows anything that was doing predictions was calling this the most unpredictable show, because the competition is so, there's so many guys who are pretty much same level that it was just hard to tell how you're going to place these guys.
You're right.
And as it turned out, personally watching, so I watched the show. I was telling you I watched it. I have a big screen Roku TV. I was able to watch it, stream it to that. I watched it twice now for most of the division, especially all of the main call outs and stuff. I pretty much studied it, and I mean, that's still not the same as being there in person. It's definitely not the same as being in the judges' table.
Okay.
But I think the judging, for the most part, was pretty spectacular. I think they did a great job, and it was pretty clear to me who the winners were. I only had one division, though. I forgot to say this to you when we were talking private.
Which one?
Bikini kind of blew my mind. I thought Jennifer Dory was the greatest bikini physique I've ever seen. And I had the girl who won, Maureen, I had her in third. I still think she looked great, but I had the right top 3 as I was watching it. I would have had it Jennifer, Ashley, Maureen.
And Maureen.
Yeah, whatever.
That one was kind of special. I was baffled because I didn't see Maureen coming. I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah. She was really good last year, and I think she was great. But anyway, we can talk about. Let's talk about the big guys first. I'll just go through the top. I'll name the top 10 real fast.
Go ahead.
I'm sure everyone that's watching this already knows who it is.
Okay.
Mr. Olympia 2022, Hadi Chopin.
Yeah.
Second place, Derek Lunsford. Third was Nick Walker. Fourth, Brandon Curry, former Mr. Olympia. Fifth place, 2-time defending Big Ramy Mamdo El Spaye, knocked down to 5th. 6th place, Big Samson Dauda. 7th place, Hunter Labrada. 8th, Andrew Jack. 9th, William Bonac, who I had predicted would be 1st or 2nd.
Yeah.
And in 10th place, Rafael Brandeo. I'll keep going here for the 11th and 12th because they're kind of interesting. Ian Valier in 11th, and Big Michael Crizzo in 12th.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I predicted that he was going to place anywhere from 11th to 16th, but I really thought he was going to be like 16th. I think for this lineup, he looked really good.
Yeah, while you're at it, who got 12? Who made the cut at 15?
Oh, before all the way down to 15?
Yeah, to 15.
Yeah, I should do that. After Michael, in 13th was Patrick Johnson. 14th, Charles Griffin, who looked great.
Okay.
And in 15th, Justin Rodriguez. 16. There are
Perfect.
about 16 guys in
So
16.
everybody else, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's so many guys, and some people who made it, who didn't make the top 15 were people like Blessing, which
Yeah.
was interesting, and Big Akeem
Antoine,
Williams,
Hakeem, Antoine.
yeah, Antoine. I wasn't so surprised about Antoine. I thought he looked good. James
too, yeah.
it was just a tough lineup. There's just so many guys who are, and I think what we're seeing is these groups of guys, the guys who are like the last call out for sure, or all on the same level, same exact level.
Yeah.
And then the guys in the second to last were like on the same level, but they're all going to be, I think, moving up as time goes by.
Yeah.
And we've seen some people who are definitely, I think, on the way out.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what? You know when they say it's changing of the guards?
Yeah.
And we're seeing that now, bro. Basically, with Rami and Brendan, those are the last of the previous era. And they're going down. The
And
new
William.
William, you see? So these guys are on their way out. And I hate saying that because both like it pitches back because these guys were the core of the, but now, bro, as the sport evolves, we have different bodies, which is great. You want to start with who you want to start with? Want to start with number one or?
I think first, I think maybe talk about how there's a lot of talk about Big Ramy and his placing. People were saying a couple different things, that it was political. He didn't do the Pittsburgh show. People saying that. A lot of people were saying that, he was all the way to the outside because he was obviously in first. I think it was pretty clear that wasn't the case. And the problem with Ramy, to me, is not a matter of something that is like he came in too small or he came in too big or he missed his conditioning. There's things that are starting to go on him. He literally had two different arm sizes. The triceps on both arms were small, especially on the one arm. His lower back is pretty much non-existent anymore, and there's like what Jean-Pierre Fuchs said it best in his Instagram post. It looks like someone took an ice cream scooper and took out parts of his quads, like scooped out little scoops of muscle. And these are things I think are neurological issues, perhaps, maybe from other injuries. For the muscle with the quads is kind of strange, but also his calves, one of his calves especially, there's like the inside of his calf is straight down now. It's not coming out at all. And I don't think that's a matter of muscle control. I think it's probably neurological, like nerve issues, perhaps, after being so big and lifting so heavy and doing so much for so many years. I don't know if that's something that one can bounce back from. Maybe it is. I hope it is, because he's a super nice guy. But it was pretty clear watching the show. I know Phil, even as he was doing the commentating, was like, well, maybe he's all the way to the out because they have him clear first. But then that was a speculation on his part at first. But I think it became clearer as we went along. If that was the case, yeah, go ahead.
You know what I think, bro? I think people had a tough time accepting the fact that the Ramy experiment is about to end almost. Yeah. Ramy was, when we saw him the first time in 2013, was the promise of something huge. It took a long time to get there. Once he got there, bro, in 2020, he got it there. Finally, Ramy arrived. But from that point, it started to go down.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened. 2021 happened. He didn't train. And bro, now we can speculate now. The amount of time he didn't train in 2021, is it because of his own thing, or he was injured and he was basically trying to cure an injury? And he realized, oh my God, we don't have much time to do something. And in bodybuilding, bro, we are one of the only sport where every injury is a mystery. Mm-hmm. Nobody's injured until we sit up on stage.
Right. Okay? Right.
Nobody's injured.
Yeah. Injuries, illnesses, you
never know.
All a mystery. Afterwards, you find out about
them. You find out afterwards, no? Exactly. We are the only sport We secrets like that.
Right.
And then when he arrived on stage, bro, I remember I was sitting with my friend. I was going, there's something wrong with him.
Mhm.
And I've seen Rami so many times. But you know what? Your eyes do not want to accept what you're looking. Because they're going, my God, how can someone who was so dominant look like that?
Yeah.
Then you go, you know what? Let's let the comparison go in. And bro, as the comparison were going, I was going, he's not winning. He's not winning. No, bro. And then I went, no. He's getting spanked now. Because they were moving him out
Yeah.
on the center.
Right. And it's never the case that they do that. If he was superior and the clear winner, they do what they did in 2013 with Phil. And
They get him
I
out.
think they did it in 1995, I think, in either prejudging or finals with Dorian, where they set them back. It's like why have them work when it's clear they're the winner.
Exactly.
As you saw him next to people, he was being compared to a lot of the guys who were like in fourth or fifth, third place possibilities. I mean, it's clear everyone was beating him. Nick beat him clearly to me. Samson, I had Samson, to be honest with you, in terms of place. So I say I love the judging was great. I do. My only thing is I may have had Samson in fourth, to be honest, instead of sixth, but
Bro,
I wasn't there. I wasn't sitting in the judge's seat.
I'm telling you, bro.
He just looks so good.
Me, bro. Samson made me a believer when he stood next to Rami. And remember, bro, we call him Big Rami. We should call him Big Samson.
Right.
Because, bro, Samson looked just as big with better flow.
His proportions, his flow, much better. Yeah.
Bro, forget
needs a thicker back. Like these things that are going to happen in time for him. He's just going to be, as long as he keeps his midsection at waist tiny like he has it. Oh unreal. My God, he's got a beautiful physique and a huge physique, balance, proportion. He's a Milos guy, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Milos said that he weighed in at 294.
Yeah, I think he's 6'1".
6'1". He's 6'1".
Yeah, he's a big boy, and
that's a big boy.
Balance, symmetry is great. But if we go down that top 5 or 6 or so, it was. I looked at the judges' scorecard. It was not straight first for Hadi. It was both rounds. Both rounds. He won both rounds, but Derek had points.
Yeah,
it was good in both of those. I think it was the right. I sided with the judges with that. I think they were definitely the top 2. Although Nick looked amazing in third, but Hadi's just got that maturity, the muscle maturity, especially through the chest and such. Yes. Derek is still kind of missing that. But man, just to say, Derek to step up from 212, he must have been 20 pounds of muscle more, and no one made him look small. He's missing nothing really.
Bro, I will give it to you from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, the show lasted about 5 hours on Friday. Everybody was about to sleep until Derek came out. Bro, when Derek came out and he walked slowly on stage, bro, I remember I was looking and I'm like, oh my God, there's something going. Bro, when he made his relax, I stood up out of my chair going, what the F is that? And I was punching my friend. Okay. Bro, then he did the front double. I said, what the hell is, bro, I keep on pushing my friend.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro,
his
I
front
was like,
double,
what am I looking at?
His front double and his back double are nuts.
Bro, basically he has the best front double bicep in all of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Bro, his front double is better than Keon. And Keon's front double is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. To get back to Hadi, I think that Hani Rambod brought him in absolutely perfectly. Not perhaps as shredded as we've seen him in Vancouver years ago, but he needed the fullness and the size to beat these guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was the perfect combination of that fullness, size, and the shreddedness. With the added fullness, I've never found him aesthetically pleasing. And I'm not going to say he's the most aesthetically pleasing guy in the world, but his aesthetics were much improved now.
Bro,
Filled out everywhere. His balance is perfect for his physique. I think it was just a great win for Hadi Choopan, and a very deserving Mr. Olympia in his case. You know, there's been times.
And you know what, bro? With Hadi, bro, what you just said, bro, I love that look. Because, bro, it's like basically Ani was able to get the best of both worlds.
That's something he does.
That's the, bro. Basically, he could have went full. He could have ripped. He went, let's combine the two, which gonna give you a better flow. Because, bro, people were saying something that he's boxy. Bro, he didn't look boxy to me.
I thought that in the past at times, but not this time. I mean, his front double looked great.
Great.
And like he hung with, and possibly even, I mean, like him and Derek, there was just different strengths to them.
Yes.
The maturity that Derek still needs in the upper chest. And,
yeah.
And the separation in some places that Hadi has. Hadi's chest is striated like crazy. That's another thing I want to talk about. A lot of these, there's a bunch of old timers, guys who I love as bodybuilders, who are posting all these pictures comparing from 1988 to 2022, saying, "Hey, we were so much more shredded." You're looking at 35 millimeter film and shows that were lit perfectly back in the 80s, compared to like this high resolution, like screenshots off of Instagram from some. From the stream for this show.
Bro, explain that to me, bro.
Hadi is
bodybuilding, bro. Bro, why do we in bodybuilding, bro? When we have a winner like Hadi Choopan, somebody, bro, who had a hard life to get there. Okay? And now we have to put pictures of Dorian back in 95 or whatever. It's like, bro, can't someone just give this guy his props and give him his time?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Hadi, in his front relaxed, his teardrop, everything is shredded. The guy's chest is striated like crazy. He's as conditioned as anyone in the 90s.
Yes, bro, he is. Bro, I can't believe it. All these old timers doing that. Oh, you know, we were different. No, you were not.
You weren't as big. You weren't as full.
No, you were not. You don't know. I don't know. I mean, whatever. But
yeah.
As I said, bro, Hadi and Derek had a great battle. In third place, bro, Nick, I thought I would never say that, but bro, I have the utmost respect for Nick Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Nick got me. He actually did a routine at night. He did a routine at night, bro, with a slow music, bro. And you could see, bro, that he took time to do it. This guy, bro, basically is a mass monster, but the way he presents it, he wants to present it to people. You know what? I can too be not aesthetic, but make my mass look elegant.
Right. He's got a powerful physique. He presents it powerfully, but with
elegance.
Class. I thought he did a great job. His physique is amazing. His arms are out of this world. Humongous. I love his back double bicep. Things are that's only gonna get better with more maturity with him. As he's got all those nooks and crannies, they're gonna get deeper and thicker, and he's something special that I think a lot of people were like, he doesn't have great shape. And you take what you have.
Oh, bro. You know what? We've said the same thing about Brent Warren. And Brent had an amazing career.
Amazing.
You know? Bro, I'm telling you, Nick, you know now, bro, when you look at Nick Walker, you can say you are an Olympian. There's no doubt. You're going to make the Olympia for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
You're going to be like a mainstay in that, bro. Basically, the way it is now, bro, Nick Walker will probably be top 5 for a long time.
Yeah, he just needs to stay healthy, not tear anything, keep his stomach under control, which he does. In the front lat spread, he would let it relax a little bit. But the front double, his abs look amazing. He's got great abs, actually,
bro.
when he flexes his
The
abs.
way he sits down on his abs.
I love it.
When he does your front double, bro. I mean, rarely do you see someone who's able to look great when you're sitting on your abs.
Yeah.
And he does that.
Yeah, I think that top 3 was undeniable top 3.
Yeah.
You know, no question about it. Judges had it perfect. And all those 3 guys should be, and I'm sure they are, super happy and proud.
Of course.
They did so well. I mean, no one, I'm not gonna say no one expected Derek to play second, because some people actually thought he was going to win the show. But as a realist, to me, him coming into his first 212, I thought he might make top 5, top 6.
Yeah, you know what?
He surpassed everything.
He surpassed, bro. Not only he surpassed expectation, bro. He went above and beyond what was expected of him, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If Derek would have won that show, nobody would have complained. No one.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been like, okay,
fine. But you know what?
I do think they got it right.
They got it perfect right. But here's the thing: we're gonna talk about somebody else. Talk about, bro, Samson. Samson, bro, has arrived, and I said to one of my friends, "You see now how the Olympia title is changing hands, okay?" Bro, I'll tell you like I was telling you yesterday on Instagram. There are 2 guys, bro. If those 2 guys come in great, they're gonna be hard to beat. Samson and Andrew. Because we're talking about 2 tall, big guys.
Yeah. In Andrew's case, I think he's got more work to do in terms
more
of
work,
especially his hamstrings. He needs more, he still has body parts that he's got to grow and add on to more significantly, in my mind, than Samson. And he needs to nail his condition better. He still looked great, and yes, and I agree. His upside is humongous. Top 5 next year could very easily be the top 3 from this year, and Samson and Andrew.
Bro, honestly, you're right. Because I don't see, with another year of training, I don't see Brendan Curry beating Samson or beating Andrew. Right. There's no way. There's no way. Not now.
In respect to Brandon, I think he was bigger than I've seen him, bigger than I thought he was going to come in, because he looked and recently I didn't think he was looking that big. He came in very big, full. Certain shots are very impressive. His front double bicep, his back double bicep from the upper body up.
Oh, it's amazing.
His stomach, I think it looks like was losing a little control of it, a little bit. And his legs to me are they're just never matched. They've come up, but the separation really isn't there. The conditioning just wasn't there, like the top 3. I could easily and probably would have had Samson in 4th, him and Brandon in 5th, and yes, Rami in 6th.
I agree totally. To a point, at one point, I talked to Giles Thomas. I talked to Giles, and Giles had this to say. What he said to me, when Brandon came out, he went, "Oh my God, he might win." When he turned around, that's when he went, "Oh, forget it." Because Brandon from the back looked like 4 weeks out. To me, Brandon came in as great as he was. The front double and the lat spread, bro, he came in too heavy.
Yeah.
So condition was suffered. And that's why, bro, he got the pussy he got.
Yeah.
Because, bro, now we know his legs are not coming up.
Yeah. The hamstrings from the back were just not really in much at all. Glutes, they're kind of there, but it's just not, it just wasn't, he wasn't dialed in as sharp as he had to be. And yeah, I think his legs at this point in his career, at this stage in his age,
Yeah, I think, yeah.
if they haven't
Figured it out.
got to that next level, they've gotten probably as far as they're going to get. But I don't know. It's a strange sport. Things happen. But seventh place, Hunter Labrada. How'd you feel about Hunter?
Okay. Hunter looked way better than last year. That's for sure. But you know what? Hunter, oh my God. What happened, bro? Hunter was better than last year, but the people in front of him were better than last year.
Mhm.
Okay? And Hunter, bro, you know what? He didn't wow me. How can I say? Andrew wowed me.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew's got a
Not,
wild physique.
yeah,
He's
Andrew
got a
wowed
wild.
me. Yeah.
To me, with Hunter, the pec tear is more and more prevalent looking.
Prevalent, yeah.
The lower back, there's not much happening there.
No,
It's a sort of like Rami-esque in that way.
yeah.
Sadly, I'll say the same thing seemed true of Ian, who I had hoped more for. But anyway, Hunter, I think, was better conditioned this year. His coloring was good. He did start to spill over a little bit towards the end, it seemed. But yeah, I thought he was going to be on a different level, or possibly could have been on a different level than he was. I mean, honestly, himself, Andrew, William, that grouping, they could have been put in any order and it would have been.
Yeah, you're right. Could have been, because me, I just went, who wowed me the most? Because I would have, but you know what? Honestly, you're right, because it could have been either way. It's not like someone got, got
Screwed or
screwed or whatever. No. It could have been probably not a judging panel, whatever, but probably Andrew over Hunter, whatever. But no, it is what it is there.
I was, like I said, I'm watching on TV too. I didn't have any problems with that top 10. I thought Rafael Brandeo, good for him, placing
Good for him, bro. Good for him.
Shredded. He was smaller than he's come in the past, but it probably was good. That I think his conditioning level is what got him to where he got to.
Bro, he has a nice physique, bro.
Beautiful.
Bro, you know what? I'm happy because, bro, Rafael started to get a bit of hype at the end of the prep. Like the last 2-3 weeks, that's where people start to notice him. Because, bro, all the way through that, bro, it was Rami and everybody else. Derek, I don't know. Andrew, the next big thing.
Right.
So that's
Samson
what it was.
being talked about too there at the end. Samson too. But
Yeah, at the end, Samson too. But Rafael, there was nothing on him.
Yeah.
So no, he delivered. Yeah.
More size on him, and he's really dangerous. I think he just needs more size.
That's what I go ahead. If I were him, which I wish I'm not, I would probably put my hat at the Arnold.
Yeah.
Or New York Pro, get a win there.
What did you think about William Bonac? I wasn't there. I thought he looked good.
Bro. Oh my God. When William came out, it's William. And you know what? I've seen William since the first time he did Olympia in 2015?
14.
14, the year was like that.
Wait.
14 or 15. I think 15. Got 8.
No, it's 14th. He was
14th.
2014. He placed 14th or
14th,
15th.
and then he got 8.
Yes. Then he jumped up the next year.
Okay. So we're good. Not too old. We're good. We're good. When he came out, both things were good, but he didn't have the same pop that he had at the Arnold and at the Boston Pro. And you know what? When he was posing, he did look confident. Like he knew probably that what he was presenting was not what he wanted. It reflected on on me when I saw it. And another guy, same thing, Ian Vaya, we will talk later on, I believe. They were on stage, bro. Because no, bro, when you saw Andrew, when you saw Derek, when you saw Nick, those guys were on stage.
Presence.
You knew the presence was there. But him, and we're talking about William, someone who was that close of winning Olympia.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah. Watching at first, I thought, okay, when he first came out, I was like, by himself, and I was like, awesome, he's going to do great. But I do agree that it looked like he was lacking some of the pop that he used to have. His back double bicep, while still really strong, especially from the glutes down. He's got great hamstrings, great glutes. And he's got lots of nooks and crannies in his back. It doesn't look as wide as it used to,
No.
And that could have been, I don't know. I don't want to say, I would never write him off this early, say, he's done. Because, I mean, as great as he looked at the Arnold, where I felt he clearly won the Arnold, you can't just say that guy's done. I still think he's one of the best on the planet.
No.
But yeah, but the placing, he could have gone a place or two higher. Like I said, like seventh, eighth, and ninth could have probably been flipped around. But yeah, he definitely was not in the top six.
No, and you know what? Here's the thing now, like William is moving up in age, okay? So now it's gonna be hard, even though I'm never gonna write somebody off. That person will decide if he wants to go off or not.
Right.
William is not done by any chance. The only thing is now that we're seeing now, the Olympia is going to be a harder thing now. Because now the guys are younger, fresher, and we're getting big guys now.
Yeah, big and tall.
Big and tall.
Guys who are 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2".
Bro,
Andrew Jack 6'2", I think, and
yeah, bro. The last time, when was the last time we had 2 6-footers in the lineup?
Yeah, I don't know. Been a while.
Long time ago, right? I'm thinking, bro. Dennis Wolf was a 6-footer.
Yeah. Steve Kulo.
We're going back now.
Yeah.
And two tall guys with shape.
Yeah. And Michael Krizo, he's got to be 5'11", 6 foot, something like that.
I'm telling you, I was just said, bro. This is it's big guys, tall guys.
I want to talk a little bit about Michael because I had thought nothing of him. I thought, yeah, he's got great arms and cool muscle belly some places. There were some strong parts, but I thought his posing was so unimpressive, and I saw him sucking for breath. And I thought he's not even going to do anything in the show. Well, he really impressed me. The only thing his posing was good. It was fine. He presented pretty well. His back, which everyone was saying he doesn't have a back, was okay. He needs more time. It's going to happen. The thing that hurt him, I think, the most was his coloring was awful.
Oh, the color awful. The
awful,
color was, bro.
This is a guy that. Yeah, go ahead.
When I went to meet the Olympians, I got the Krizo vibe, bro. His arms
huge,
are ginormous.
Yeah,
bro, it is insanity, his arms. And bro, he's gonna, you know what? He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's a very big guy, And that guy, bro, give him a year or two, bro, that guy's a top Olympia. Because he has body parts, bro, that Olympia judges like, bro. Those freaky arms, bro.
Yeah.
Shoulders, the arms, the legs, bro.
Right. And now this guy, he might never be Mr. Olympia, but I think he'll be a top placer for years. And he's got those freaky parts and freaky physique things that make he's going to have a huge fan following. And yeah, I think he's going to do really well for himself. I was impressed. It was more than what I was expecting to see. So yeah, I can definitely admit that I was wrong with that. I was wrong with Ian Valier. He placed 11th, and like I still just I don't know. Something was just missed. I guess they just did something.
Bro, when Ian came out, bro, you know what I told you about energy? When he came out like he wasn't sure, bro. At one point, he went into a side chest and he almost tripped over. Okay? Like, okay. When he went for his back double bicep, because I was up close. Like, you know, when you're doing your pose, bro, you have to make it effortless, right? But, bro, he went into it like he was pulling down 500 pounds, like pulling his arm very slow, but it didn't come out right. Bro, he did. Honest, bro, Ian, and what I like about Ian, he owns up when he did.
Yeah.
Bro, he knows, bro. Like he said it, bro. Ian did not look good, but what happened, I have no idea, because I listened to Broshad a lot. Okay, during the whole prep, everything was going fine, and on top, remember, bro, he brought Patrick Tour with him, and it didn't come out. To me, it's his worst showing at Olympia.
You know, people, you get one chance at it that day, that weekend, and a mistake can cost you big. But I'm sure, I mean, he's going to learn from it. I'm sure they already know what to do, and
for sure.
I still believe he's a top 5 guy. I have a lot of respect for Ian Valier.
Yeah. You know what? I respect him a lot because he's a hard worker and everything, bro. And that's only a little setback. But once again, bro, like we just said, bro, bodybuilding is changing real fast. Because in front of him, bro, there's a lot of big guys with shape. A lot of them. Not one now. You know, that's so, and Ian will bounce back for sure. He's an Olympian for sure. This year was not a good year. So I'm not scared about him.
Right. Do you want to move on to 212 or?
What do I want to do? 212, open, what do I want to do? Classic, whatever.
You want to do classic instead?
Yeah, classic. You know what? Let's do classic.
Okay. Classic physique. What a great show. I thought it was amazing. It was the top 2 that I predicted. And there was some strange, like there was some stuff that went on there that was, Terrence Ruffin being bounced out of the top 5 was not expected.
Bro, I was sitting down at the expo. 58 athletes. Sat down for all 58. But I'll say this. The depth of great athletes in that class is insane, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I would say out of the 58, you had at least 30 great physiques.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, 30.
I mean, you have guys like, Fabian Mayer plays 7. That guy can win on almost any show. Like, he's so amazing. Michael Duvall in 10th. He doesn't have the prettiest physique, but man, his conditioning is amazing. This guy, so that the top 10 of the show was just, I thought, all phenomenal. Anyone that placed in the show looked great. Chris Bumstead, 4th win. Personally, from what I've seen, I wasn't there, but watching, and I think this was the best Chris Bumstead ever, and just an amazing physique.
Bro, like I was telling you off line, bro, Chris, when he came out, bro, I was like, oh my God, bro, He's special. People have to understand that when Chris comes on stage, when he came on stage, okay, I turned around, like I told you, like offline. Everybody was up with their phone filming him. Like I told you offline. If I didn't know it was Chris Bumstead, I am sure The Rock was there, Arnold was there. Bro, basically everybody. The amount of excitement that he brought in that place was insane, bro. Insane. I mean, bro, this guy right now is bigger than bodybuilding. He's way bigger, bro, to us, bro. And bro, right, okay, Ramondino, bro, looked crazy. But when you're facing somebody like that, bro, you can come in at 150%. You're not beating that guy. Because, bro, not only did he set the standard, but he's beating his own standard.
Yeah. Yes. Just, it's crazy. He's on his own level, and Ramon, to me, I thought was clear second. Like if you took Chris out of the show, Ramon definitely would have been a deserving winner. He looked amazing. Incredible conditioning, crazy arms. His back could be a little wider still, and that when that happens, he's going to be serious competition for Chris, perhaps. But Chris at this point is just on his own level. The legs are insane. The back is crazy. His delts. People were talking a lot about his arms. People were saying, he must have an injury to his left arm. It looks, what's going on there? I'm like, his biceps were never that great, but they looked okay, and he felt confident enough to keep hitting that left arm, one-arm bicep shot. I thought he looked, which was a killer shot. So, some guys, you can have some weaknesses when your strengths are so freaking strong,
bro, you and I know bodybuilding history like by ins and out. People tend to forget because people don't know. Dorian Yates, 95, had one bad arm. And bro, that did not. Bro, he looked crazy.
Yeah.
He had one good arm. But everything else, as I said, everything else was so above everybody else that we did not see the arm.
You're right.
And Chris did the same thing.
Yeah.
Chris, same thing, bro. And on top of that, bro, Chris always has the best victory speech.
He does, man. He gets
like a politician.
Yeah.
Bro,
this guy, Chris is great. I mean, he's got a lisp, a speech impediment that you don't even like. It doesn't matter because what he says is all gold. He just his personality, his persona. I don't even want to call it persona because when you say persona, it almost sounds like it's a fake thing.
Fake.
He's a genuine champion, a genuine human being, and he's just a great representative. People, when you say someone is bigger than the sport, I mean, I don't know if he is, but he is definitely as good a representative of the sport as you could possibly ask.
Bro, basically, you know what? And Jose Raymond said something that was funny during a wrap-up. You know what? He got $50,000 for the winning, right? Jose said, it's not about the money because he's probably making that in a week.
Yeah. Okay? Exactly.
It's not about the money. And bro, when he did a speech, bro, you know what? I was like, bro, he had women cry. Bro, I was waiting for babies to be kissed and women kissed. Bro, when he said that he did it for one of his friends who had cancer.
Yeah.
Already, bro. Then when he said he got engaged, women went nuts, bro. I was waiting for panties to be thrown. I was like, okay, that's okay. But bro, I mean, I'm joking and everything, but bro, he's I understand why he's the best in what he does. And bro, he's not retiring.
No, I know, it's great.
Now, great for him, not for everybody else.
Everybody else, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's got a fifth one in him for sure next year. I mean, I don't see, unless something weird happens, man, because like, you know, the first year in 2019 when he won, I was like, I don't know. I was still a George Peterson guy, and I wanted George to win that title. In 2020 when he won, he had totally transformed his physique to where his back was the best back on that stage. And I was like, wow, I can't believe someone improved that much in 1 year. Last year when he won, a lot of people were like, oh, he wasn't as good. I think he was as good. He may have even been this much better, maybe not, maybe very close, but once you're that good, how can you keep getting better? Well, this year he got better. It's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah, bro. You agree?
And he's still got 3 pounds of body weight that he can make before he even can like carving up to eat more. So like he's there's no stopping this guy.
No, bro. I'm telling you, basically, bro, what? These guys have to go against someone who's beating his standards.
Yeah.
And like you wrote, bro, of your post, there's levels to this. Bro, he's in his, as you said, in his own level. And it's nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean,
he keeps raising the level.
He raises the bar, bro. To me, this weekend, the 2 most dominant wins are his and Andrea.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Dominant.
I mean, and we're talking about winners. Let's talk about Hani Rambod with 2 Olympia champions and the runner-up for Mr. Olympia and Derek Lunsford. He's got 22 Olympia wins under his belt now with his clientele. That's pretty impressive. I mean, is there any question? He's got to be considered the number 1 guru of all time.
The 4 horsemen. They got everything.
Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
He got everything.
Definitely. Yeah. He's got the U.S. champion, the World Tag Team champion.
Everything.
Got it all. I think Ramon, strong second. He's going to be hard to beat, I think, for these guys. But Ulysse, who placed 3rd, to me, he was just a little off, not quite as sharp as he was last year.
You know what? That was the thing with him, bro. I said to my friend, when you post a lot on Instagram, the expectations are very high. Mm-hmm. So even though, because bro, you look great. Bro, his shape and everything, bro, you know? But great lines, but bro, when you expect so much, you're kind of going,
yeah, it's not quite there. Yeah.
You're waiting for that thing, you know? And bro, and that guy, bro, his upside is so great. You know, I'm telling you, like you said, bro, this show was, we have Chris, number 1, Ramon, number 2, and we had Ulysse, number 3. 3 distinct bodies.
Yeah, and then Breon at 4th, totally different physique.
Yeah, but and you know what, Bo? Breon looked great.
Oh my God. Breon's still one of the most complete bodybuilders on the planet. His back double bicep is this guy, Breon Ainsley. I mean, honestly, if he had placed 3rd, I wouldn't have had a problem with that at all, because of conditioning over Ulysse. He's just one of the best ever, you know, and I think in 212 he's going to be great too. He's not a kid, but I think he's going to present the right amount of aesthetics. He's got the muscle bellies. He's going to do great in 212.
Oh yeah, bro. And you know what? In 212, he's going to probably win the show somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I see him winning shows for sure.
Yeah.
Mike Sommerfeld.
Bro, great surprise, bro.
Yeah. Well, he did well last year. I think he was
Yes.
6. I don't know. This year, very good. I mean, he's not quite as sharp, but apparently I've learned, I think it was Phil or someone said it on the stream. He has an autoimmune disorder that stops him from doing certain protocols that would get him as shredded as possible. So he can take it only so far, but man, his legs are amazing.
Oh, bro, great back.
Great
very
back.
wide. very wide, bro. Bro, he's
Love his physique. It really reminds
bro. Yeah.
this top five, like, I was kind of earlier said something about the 88 Olympia and those guys, but this class in this top five, top six, even top eight, I'll say the top eight, really harken back to like that 80s time period where everyone looked different. They all had their own shapes and
you know what?
they were
You have
all
8
classic in their
people
own way.
with 8 different physiques.
Yeah.
It was all great.
Yeah.
All great.
I love the classic physique division. In some ways, it's my favorite. You know, it in open. I like 212 too. I love it all, but man, it's really a great class.
But you know what about the class, bro? You know what? Because I was sitting down with my friend, we're looking at, bro. We were going, bro, what a great class, bro. The amount of talent in this world in classic, bro, is amazing. Asians, Arabs, Black, the amount of talent. And bro, like you just said, it's different physiques, but all good in their own right. Which is amazing because then you can understand that classic can be a whole lot of things.
A whole lot. Yes.
You know?
Alex Cabernero.
Yes.
Finished 9th. Look good. Legs might need a little more size. I don't know.
You know what? I think
what was
Alex,
it? You were there. Was his
I was there,
conditioning?
bro. Alex was great. But bro, Alex got beat by guys who were just better at that point in time. Like he couldn't touch hers. You know what? Because Alex has a great classic body. Like really. He's not the biggest guy, but you can always make sure that with this guy, he will always be sharp. But since he's not very big, guys like Mike, like Ramon, are gonna pass him by. Unless these guys don't make it right, which rarely happens.
Right.
Or never happens, you know? But probably gonna get to him. Can we say disappointment? Yeah, Terrence.
Yeah, I mean, well, there and in person, what was it? Just a matter of conditioning being slightly off?
It's condition, bro.
Yeah.
Condition, bro. He wasn't, because look with him, bro. His back double bicep normally is a showstopper.
Yeah.
It wasn't as crisp. And bro, when we saw Bumstead, it made it even more obvious. Because before, Terrence and Chris could stand side by side.
Yeah.
Now, bro, it was.
Last year, I remember the top 3. It was him, Terrence, and Breon. The back double biceps were like, wow. Like,
wow, yes.
But yeah, Terrence too, once he sets a standard for himself, it's so freaking high. If you miss it, I think you get dinged more than just a little, you know?
Yeah.
I have no fear in this guy coming back and probably winning the Arnold Classic next time.
No. For sure.
This guy is phenomenal. So it's just a matter of being off, I'm sure. Posing still, he doesn't look bad in a single pose.
No.
The pose he hits is beautiful.
No, he just missed it that day. So nothing.
And a couple taller guys that did well, Fabian and Wesley.
Oh, Fabian, bro. I like Fabian.
Yeah.
I like him.
Me
Very
too.
nice physique. Very nice. I like him. Wesley's great, but I'm more of a Fabian guy.
Yeah.
I like Fabian's physique. I like the flow of it. I think Flavian, you know what? Fabian has an upside to him. I see him going up.
I do too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, next year. Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think Wesley did well for himself. I think he's got the little bit wider waist, but he brings certain strengths, those arms and everything.
Those arms and chest, yeah.
Yeah, he did well. I thought the judging was really great for this division. From what I could tell, there was nothing I disagreed with. Michael DeBall making the the top 10 with phenomenal conditioning. Man, so many guys in that division.
Bro, I commend the judges. Because, bro, Saturday was an horrendous work for them. Bro, we're talking about 58 classic, about 70 men's physique, about 58 bikinis. Bro, Saturday was never ending.
Yeah, their eyes are probably bleeding.
So much, bro. My God. Wow. And they're gonna have to do something with that, bro, because
they got to do something. We can
talk,
talk about people. Yeah, I got some ideas for that too. But
yeah, no time.
Do you want to move on to another division, or
let's do 212 there, because we won't be able to do everything. Because I would like to talk about the women like Andrea and our new champion,
do you want to talk about
and everything
today, or you want to talk about them?
Next time.
Yes. Okay, so 212. I'll just say first the top 10 guys.
Yes.
Sean Clarita, Angel Calderon Frias.
Yes.
Kamal Elgarne.
Yes.
Ahmad Ashkanani.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Kraivi.
Yes. Got it.
Keon Pearson, Kareth Baggio, Felipe Moraes, Brian Balzano, and Dean White.
Yes.
Yeah. I think to me, this was one that was pretty much a one-man show in a way. I mean, Sean to me looked pretty perfect. I don't know. I cannot nitpick a single thing about his physique.
Bro, when Sean came out, because I tell people, you know what we tell people, you have to be there to see the show.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I believe that, I mean, some people don't understand, but a lot of people in the audience understand bodybuilding. When Sean came out, bro, and when he got into his relax, at that moment, I told my friend, it is over. And he didn't do one pose yet. Then he started to pose, bro. Every pose did not make any sense. In a sense of, how can someone pack so much in so little, make it look so great, with condition, with size, separation, all of the above. And every pose, you were like, what am I looking at?
Yeah.
Wow.
His coach is Matt Jansen. They nailed it perfectly. To me, everything was perfect about Sean. His conditioning was spot on. His size for his frame was perfect. There's nothing out of proportion on him. The stomach totally in control. He's not like, the big fear with him being 5'2" is that, he's going to max out. And he doesn't have any more muscle on that body than what fits there. Like, you know what I mean? He looks perfect.
Yeah, bro. And bro, I'm telling you, I mean, Jose Raymond said it, and I agree with him, bro. To me, he's probably pound for pound, square inch by square inch, probably the biggest guy, bro. At 5'2",
yeah.
At 180, at 5'2", bro. And not only that, it's the way it is.
It's beautiful. It's all round. It's like,
bro.
Like I said last week, if you took or I said it in a post too, that if you took like a 93 Flex Wheeler and a
98
Ronnie Coleman, slam them together, them down.
That was
that guy. I mean, with better abs. Yeah, he's something special. I mean, when he won in 2020,
yes,
You know, I thought he looked great, and I thought it was a deserving win for him.
Yes,
and I
against
actually
Kamal.
thought he should have won last year. I had him winning last year over.
Derek.
No, last year I thought it was very close. It was.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could have
yeah.
gone either way. If he had beaten Derek, I would have been fine with that. But it was very. I'm not taking anything away from Derek. They both looked amazing. But this year, I think he reached as close to perfect as a 212 guys ever looked to me.
Oh, bro.
And that might be sacrilege. I know Flex Lewis, the greatest of all time in the 212, undoubtedly with 7 titles. Man, it would be really interesting to see 2017 Flex against 2022
Bro, it would have been
Sean.
amazing. Because, bro, to me, Sean has all those attributes and he has that mentality, bro. This guy does not want to lose.
Yeah.
Losing is not in his vocabulary, bro. He's not losing. And, bro, and like we said before, there is nothing in the top 10 that looks like him. Nothing. Everybody else is built different, but not like him.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's possible for him to come in off sometime and for someone else to come in really, really on and for him to lose. But for sure, this show was just a home run. Like it was perfection.
Bro, basically, I haven't seen, bro, do we see off? Bro, ever since I would say 2018, even 17, I've never seen him off in some sort. Never.
No, he's never been. Even when I first met him, I met him in New York at a New York Pro. I think he was 145 pounds when I met him, 150 pounds, something like that. And
okay.
Even then, he wasn't ever off. He just was small and he was growing. And man, he's just consistently packed on quality and
yeah,
he looked great, amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
The top. So I had predicted that Kareth Bajo would win the show, or at least be in the top 2, 3.
Yes, top 2, yeah.
He placed 7th. Watching him, I thought he looked good when he first came out. I thought he looked really good. I thought he faded a bit as prejudging went on, and I felt like it looks like he was having trouble opening one of his lats, which I had thought in Texas as well, like trouble with his back poses. I don't know if it's something that just needs to work on, but I still thought he looked good. I thought he looked better at nighttime, but by then I think it was too late for anything to really
absolutely
happen. In person, how did you feel about the placings of the top? Like, say,
bro, I was, you know what? I had Sean first for sure. Angel and Kamal. In the beginning, I had Kamal, but then you know what? I looked at Angel more, and I got Angel, bro. Angel is a big guy, bro. Up top, he's very wide.
Yeah,
very, very wide, bro. He's impressive, very impressive. Yeah.
I think I had watching the show. I had Kamal ahead of him, but that was just I'm watching TV, so I don't know.
But it could have been, bro.
Okay, because with Angel, he's, to me, his upper body is huge. Chest, the pecs, there's something weird about the shape of his pecs to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not taking anything away from him. He had a lot of muscle. He was very hard. The top 3 looked great. You know, I'm going to say Keon Pearson in 6th. Keon, this was, I think, still not quite at that, the conditioning level that you see guys like Kamal and Sean in, but was better conditioning. And with his form, his shape, and everything, I could have placed him as high as 2nd or 3rd in the show. Honestly, just that's me watching TV. If he looked way off, I don't know. But
you know what?
Beautiful. You know what? His posing was great.
You know what the thing is with the Keon, bro? He got he got like his condition was better than last year, 100%. But his shape is so great. When he comes in like that, he will always be a top finisher. But now the problem is this: with all your gifts, you have someone in front, Sean Clarita, who's not as gifted as you in that sense, but is so perfect in everything else. Your God-given structure cannot pass that because it's too much.
Right.
It's way too much.
Sean's still gifted too with like the muscle belly.
Yes. Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Keon is taller and bigger, and wider.
Yeah, and that waist and everything. Yeah.
But probably we'll see like that.
You were there with Ashkenani and Ole placing 4th and 5th. I mean, were they that impressive in person? Like that you would have placed them ahead of Keon?
Bro, the thing with Ole, bro, his structure's not great, but he was ripped. He was so shredded. Here's the thing. Oleg did the best with what he had.
Mm-hmm.
Keon did not.
Okay.
Because if Keon would have, let's say, at a condition a bit better, there's no way like Oleg beats him. No way in the world. But Oleg's condition is so great. I believe the judges rewarded him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point you have to reward work, and that's work.
You were there with looking at Kareth. Did you feel his placing was justified?
Bro, when Kareth came out, I was eager and going, okay, the front double was going good and all that, but when he turned around, his glute and hamstring were like not in as it's supposed to, Then I went, you know what, probably with the rounds gonna be able to tie it up a bit. But no, because what happened, like he started to spill over and then started to lose a bit of ground. I'm like, oh my God. And then when I started comparisons, when they moved him out, I went, okay, that's exactly what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can be good, but you know what? It's a little setback.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he and Justin will be back again.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure they'll want to show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about with this? We can
bro. You know what?
Just quickly cover winners of the women's things. Just the winners.
Yeah. Winners. Yeah, go for the winners, and next one we'll probably talk about that.
Well, first off, I'm wearing my Cutler 09 Truscott 22 T-shirt. It's Missy Truscott.
Where did that? Back.
What's that?
Where did you get that? Where did you get that?
From Missy.
Of course.
She, she knew it, and she was right. She came back. She willed it to reality, and she reclaimed her title. Man, first I want to talk about the top 2 of that show.
Yes,
I think Missy.
Give me a sec, Stephanie. Can we go to the bathroom a second?
Oh, wow! I'm not gonna have anyone to edit this for me.
Okay, oh my God. Okay.
Go ahead. No, go to the bathroom, and I'll just.
Okay.
So, my opinions of the top 2, Missy and Jacqueline Baker. Missy Truscott, physique, unreal. Her physique is so good. Missy could compete in figure if she wanted to. She can make slight adjustments and go into women's physique if she wanted to. Great degree of muscularity and athleticism, explosive routine, with tons of control in all her movements, high level of entertainment with the Jaws references. Yeah, thought she was amazing in both her routine and her physique presentation. I thought it was a well-deserved first place. Jacqueline Baker in second, phenomenal. She was second place. It was clear, straight first in both the first round and second round for Missy. She was first in physique and in routine, and Jacqueline was straight second place in both those rounds as well. Her physique was at a new level. she's been improving her physique so consistently and constantly for this show, spot on. Not as, her structure isn't what Missy's is. Missy's structure is, like I said, top level figure type of structure. But the muscularity of Jacqueline Baker was tremendous. Her presence on stage was wonderful, and her routine was just great. What's tough for Jacqueline is that she goes first. Hey, so welcome back. I was saying about Jacqueline Baker.
Yes.
That her performance to me was awesome. Missy was first place in both the physique round and the routine round, and Jacqueline was second place in both those rounds as well. Straight second, so she didn't lose any points to the third place finisher. And that is huge for her because her physique has never been the top placer, or one of the top two. So she's really improved herself there. And her routine for her, what I find is I always feel sort of bad for her. She almost always goes first with the name Baker. She's almost always the first one out there. And I'm sure that the judges are paying close attention, but the fans might not be at first, but she captures the attention. I thought her routine, some of the things she does so effortlessly, and smoothly that it makes it might look too easy, that people don't go, wow, I can't believe she did that, because she does it so well. I was really happy for her. Her and Missy both, I think, had tremendous performances. Third place was
Ariel,
and Ariel, muscularity looked great.
Yes.
Well, she had some issues during her routine. You could see she was struggling, and I don't know if there's an injury with a shoulder
or something.
Some handstand thing. You see the one shoulder was kind of, I don't know what it was, but I felt bad. She seemed to have a little bit of difficulty there, but she still finished third.
But you see, Oksana couldn't make it. She got injured.
Yeah.
And I remember at the press conference, we started limping.
Oh.
At the press conference, she was limping. Yeah. And then she was limping at the press conference.
And I thought that Whitney Jones was going to do the show, but I guess she never planned on doing the show because she was commentating.
No,
and there was no mention of it. Her name was on the list, so I thought she was doing it. And she was the reigning champion, but
yeah, I know.
I guess she's retired now. I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? In bodybuilding, you never know if they're retired.
Yeah, you never know. They all come back.
You never know.
In bodybuilding, women's bodybuilding.
Oh my God, bro. Oh yeah. Andrea.
Might be the best ever.
Well, I told Andrea she should start a car dealership.
She keeps winning them.
Bro, I told her at the expo, you should just change it to Andrea's car dealership because you're gonna get probably 10 cars.
Right.
You can't be driving 10 cars. You can't. You can't. But another topic, bro. Oh my God, she is so dominant.
Yeah, there's no weak part on her. Every body part's great.
Bro, you see, the only thing I could say, her condition could have been a little more, but bro, with the muscle belly she has and everything, bro, it's like she doesn't need to.
Doesn't have to be the greatest. Yeah. She doesn't have to be that sharp. She looks healthy the way she is. I don't know.
Yes, I like that word. She has a healthy condition look, which makes her muscle roundness pop even more.
Yeah.
Bro, the girl that got second, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Andrea Yo or something?
Yes. Bro, what a surprise.
Angela Yo, sorry.
Angela Yo, yeah. What a surprise, bro. It's my friend Colette that was beside me telling me, bro, look at her. I said, really? Then I started looking, I said, oh my God, bro. Every pose is great.
Yeah, when she won her pro card, and then I think she won the pro card, and I think she did the Chicago Pro and won
Yes,
that.
and she won.
She posted some. Reposted one of her. It was like a posing routine that she had done. I think not on stage, but just in a studio or something. And I was like, that is bodybuilding. And she not only does she look amazing, but she poses amazingly well.
She's very good. I remember I went. Go ahead.
No, you.
Yeah, bro. After the prejudging, I went to the site to see her and tell her, you know what? I mean, you really look great on stage. I mean, bro, I had her second. Oh yeah, bro. When she got, you know what? At one point, I was like, because you know, LA came out. LA looked good. She wasn't as massive,
Right,
but she looked good. But bro, that girl just, my God, she was a shot everything.
Yeah,
Very
Hele in third and Margie in fourth. I thought both looked great.
Yeah.
You know, Hele looked downsized a little, but not in a bad way. She looked streamlined and good.
Yes, yes.
I think her conditioning was not. We've seen some sharperness. We've seen her sharper in the past.
Yeah.
It was off. I don't want to say that she missed it by any means,
No.
You know, she looked very good, and I hope she's proud. Margie should be very proud of herself. She looked great.
Just last show.
Yeah.
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 You know, and she, you know, Marshall, you know what is, again, in bodybuilding there, you see, the new guards and the old guards going down.
Yeah.
Because, you know, LA now will try to regain all that size that she has, which will not be easy because she's in her 40s, which will not be easy to regain back. Margie's out. So,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, that's the new guard right there.
Yeah. In fifth and sixth, we had Branka, Nick Jogovic.
Yeah, I think Romania or something. No,
I think so. And Michaela Aycock. Those two, Michaela and Branka, they were there was just a couple points or so separating
neck and neck.
And I could have gone either way. And Michaela, as it turns out, I was just reading, she was very sick. Like, I don't know if it was the flu or what, but she was not feeling well. I think she almost passed out or did pass out backstage before going on. And she's saying, you know, it was definitely from this flu. She wasn't even using diuretics, which is as sharp as she is. And she just gets in great condition, and that's because she's just on it, man. With her cardio and such, she's just shredded.
She's someone, you know, when we say to people, she does the best with what she has.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, she's brought things up. Like, her bicep peaks are great now. Her arms look good, and her back is insanely good. Her back double bicep,
good, bro, and she's shredded beyond belief.
You know, it's when she hits a front double bicep now, she gets that vacuum in, her lats are wide. She really has done what she can with what she has, and it's very impressive. I probably had her fifth over Branka. Branka, nice muscle bellies. Her conditioning was insane too, probably even more insane than or at least as insane as Michaela's. Yeah. But she had a little bit of stomach distension from watching on TV.
Yeah.
But again, both of them look great. And then let's just talk about women's physique briefly, because that was a big shakeup.
Bro, you see, even in that one, bro, when Natalia came out, bro, she was very good. She was and you know what? When you have people beside you that are not like fans of women's physique, or probably women and muscle in general, and when they go, oh my gosh, looks good, you go, okay. If you're able to capture the attention of people like that, you do something good.
Right.
She looked amazing. When Sarah came in, Sarah looked great. Sarah missed it just a bit. When I say missed it, here's my thing. Her condition is still 99.9% better than everybody else.
Yeah, she just didn't nail what she nailed last year.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I remember when I told you, like on text, Natalia winning.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though, you know what, bro, it's always hard for me to have someone being the champ because I'm like, oh my God, are they? It's like I'm still in my mind. Are they going to allow it?
Right.
Or they're going to go, okay, you know what? We'll give you one.
Hmm.
And then if next week can do better, well, you know that type of thing there. But
Yeah.
no, the judges judge it the right way.
Yeah. I think, yeah, when you told, because during pre-judging, I wasn't able to watch. I was at work, and you were telling me that I was looking, I was sneaking peeks when I could on my phone, and I'm talking to and chatting with you, and you said you had Natalia winning. I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow. But then when I watched it that night, and I've watched the whole show a second time, I agree. I think Sarah. Two things happened. Sarah didn't quite nail what she nailed last year. She looked great, still amazing. And the other thing is that Natalia improved in a way, like she was more balanced. Her arms, she's just more balanced than she's ever been. And her lats, her upper lats in certain poses is it's thick and impressive. It makes her waist look smaller. Yeah, I think Natalia, it was fair.
Bro, it was honestly,
Fair.
bro, it was very fair. To me, honestly speaking, I had Natalia winning, and if Sarah would have won, I would have went, you know, I would have went, you know,
Yeah.
I would have went, yeah, but I would have went, ugh. But that one I totally accept. It's totally what I wanted. In third place, Brooke Walker. I spoke to Brooke because I spoke a lot to her during the prep there. And I told her you're gonna do very well. That's her best shape ever. And I even told Brooke after the show, your physique resembles a lot more Natalia than Sarah. So which means I probably, you know what, you guys could battle it out at one point.
I think that for sure Sarah is going to come back like,
oh, for sure, bro. I'm saying that. Start coming back for sure, bro.
Yeah.
If she comes back shredded, she beats that for sure. But I'm telling you,
it's going to be a battle. But I think that top three there was the top three last year. I think it's going to be the top three again next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're very good. Brooke Walker, very impressive, very balanced physique. Yeah. Barbara Minaj finished fourth again for the third year in a row.
Yeah.
How did you feel about her placing?
You know what? Barbara is someone we don't see a lot on Instagram.
Right.
So, bro, every year we forget about her.
Right.
Until she comes back on stage and we go, oh my God, I remember her. Bro, she's very good.
Yeah.
Bro, she doesn't have any weak points. She's very round. Bro, she's very good.
Yeah, she presents very well. Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason is, bro, since we don't see her all year, we forget about her.
Yeah.
You know?
In fifth and sixth was Ivy Rain and Jeannie Feldman.
Yes.
These girls, to me, I think they have tremendous upper backs. They're
yes.
Wow. I mean, whatchamacallit? Ivy's delts and her traps are nuts. And I think she looked good. I think she did really well for herself.
Absolutely. The only thing with Ivy, her upper body is so great, is the legs have to catch up a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
But the conditioning was good, but
Yeah.
only the legs. But upper body, bro, the back is retarded.
Yeah, and I think the same thing. Jeannie Feldman.
Same thing.
Her midsection is it gets a little distension to it, a little, but her back muscle bellies, the muscle bellies in her back are gorgeous. Her traps are everything there.
Yes.
She's really, really good. She placed sixth. Sophie Leo was sixth.
The French girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And another French girl, Anne-Lorraine Moan.
Yeah.
She did better this year than last year. I thought
Yeah,
she
she
looked
got,
great.
you know,
Man,
remember
her
I told
condition was great. She could have been in that top 6 too. I mean, it's a very, excuse me, very competitive
no,
field.
for sure. Yeah.
Melissa Tesh was 8th. Winsome White looked good at 9th. Yeah, it was a really, really competitive class for sure.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? Probably we're gonna talk about her. I've met Rachel for the first time at the Meet the Olympians. I never got Rachel when you talked about her. Bro, when I saw her at the meet and at the show, I got it. Bro, she has an energy to her. Like it's how can I say that? Because I like energy on people. I like that. Because that's how you captivate fans, you know. And she's confident, but not too much. But you know, she has a rage inside of herself, but controlled aggression. And bro, it's nice to see. That's why when I wrote her on Instagram, bro, that girl will move up, bro.
Oh,
that's only a setback. That's nothing, bro. That's like
that was a bump in the road.
That's a bump in the road.
You know, she's still 13th. It wasn't like she didn't play. She did place.
No, bro.
But she was just a little off.
Nothing. Yeah, bro. Nothing crazy. Probably stress or whatever, bro. But that girl, honestly, bro, to me, she's a top 6 Olympian.
Yeah.
No problem. No issues whatsoever.
Yeah.
She can make it no problem for sure.
I agree. I think next year for sure she'll be top 6. She's going to come back super strong, probably even top 5. Probably, who knows?
Who knows, bro?
She is.
That girl can win New York Pro easy.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot of fire in her, and like you said, controlled aggression, and it's gonna come out, you know, for sure. Yeah, I was sad about that placing, but she, yeah. If anyone can take that sort of thing, it's her. She'll be back.
She'll bounce back. No problem. No. I'm not like. It's not like, you know, like, and I go like back to that. It's not like William where you're going, well, you know, you're in the last, you know, round of your career. No, the other one, bro, she's like, you know, bro, that's the bump in the road.
Yeah,
it's nothing
for sure. Yeah, Sydney Gillen, six-time winner.
Bro, there's nothing to say about her, bro. Unless, bro, it's more of the same greatness. And I'm happy because, bro, her legacy will be untouched.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's nothing that, bro, because, bro, we see that every year. And the legacy is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, bro. She owns that class.
Right. 2 years ago, I felt she faltered slightly, and it was very close between her and the girl in second.
Yes. What's the name? Who's the name? Yeah. So Tara, yeah.
Yes, Natalia. I think. Yeah. Anyway, yes, who was also a top placer again this year, but since that time, she slammed the door shut again. It's like,
oh, forget.
Ooh, she's perfection. Everything about her presentation, her look, everything. She's just gorgeous and just perfect.
And I tell people again, you have to be there and through walk on stage. Mm-hmm. Basically, when she walks on stage and she comes in, bro, you know when you command an audience, it's like basically she comes in saying to people, this is my stage, this is my thing, and nobody's gonna take it.
You're right.
And that's what happens.
Some of the girls who were chasing her, I'm starting to feel are getting a little
too big
and they're losing the femininity
Okay.
That is what figure should be about. And it's strange because why are you doing that when you see that the standard bearer is so feminine and so pretty and like the muscle is so clean? Like, I don't know. It's interesting.
You know what? I have my theory on that, bro. And bro, you will never hear me say someone's too muscular, okay? But to me, in figure, some of the girls are at that point. It's either they're trying to push the boundaries to see what I get, or they're preparing themselves to switch to somewhere else.
Maybe, but they are still placing highly, so it's interesting.
So they're pushing like that, almost like, you know what? I have another door that can open.
Yeah.
If this door closes, I can jump right away. Because, bro, let's face it, a lot of them, bro, would do amazingly good in women's physique.
Oh yeah, Jessica Reyes Padilla was amazing. I mean, she could just if they were to say, okay, start posing, she would do okay in physique. Man, she looks. I think it's a great look, but it's just very different from what is being presented as, by.
Look, you know what? She doesn't look indie, even though she's a different look, but her difference might not suit figure. It might suit something else. So that's why, to me, I always say that the qualities she has, because, bro, those are great qualities.
Oh yeah,
bro, great qualities, but probably they would fit better somewhere else. Even though I'm saying that, she got second. So who am I? Say something.
Yeah, she wins shows. She's yeah, and she's spectacular. When you see her in person, like you just did, but I saw her win in Texas, and as soon as she comes out, it's just like, wow, she looks like a superhero. Yeah.
Yes.
An action figure. She and Lola, I think is her name, that placed third.
Yeah, bro.
What's that?
Lola's amazing.
Yeah, they're very similar in terms of the muscularity.
Very muscular.
Yeah. Okay, so only thing we didn't talk about really was bikini, men's physique, and wellness, but we can bypass that.
Yeah, no problem. But look, let's get out of respect. I want to congratulate Aaron Banks for winning men's physique.
Yes, of course. We congratulate the winners for sure.
Yeah, we can congratulate the winner of bikini. What's her name again? Her name was
Maureen. I think it's Maureen Boswaldo. No. That's not her.
No. Let's go for no problem.
I'm gonna get it right. It's Maureen Blanquesco, I think. Let's see. Oh God.
Take your time. No problem.
Okay. Yes. Maureen Blen. I'm probably going to mispronounce it. Blanquisco or Blanquisco.
Yeah.
Maureen. With that top five of bikini was Maureen, Jennifer Dory, who was the defending champion, Ashley Kaltwasser is a 3-time former champion, Daraja Hill, who I said was going to do great, and Lauren Chapados. Laura Lee, sorry. I had the same top five. My top three was in a different order, though. I had Jennifer winning, Ashley in second, and Maureen in third. But what do I know? I wasn't there. They all looked amazing. What's that?
Probably that Jennifer didn't win.
Yeah, I thought Jennifer.
That's right.
To me, that was like, I thought that was the greatest physique I've seen on a bikini stage. But maybe it was too muscular. I don't know.
You know what? I hate when I say too muscular, but because everything flowed, the hair.
She looked beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, bro! Wow.
I don't know what.
Bro, I don't know. Maybe it's better.
And wellness, congratulations. There's a 2-time champion now, and the only 2 times we've had an Olympia.
Yes.
Won by the same woman whose name is Franceli Matos.
Bro, she's Brazilian.
Yes, she looks amazing.
bro. Oh
I
my
have to
God.
say this, and I'm gonna
Go.
that division, I'm seeing a lot of what seems to be some obvious glute
Thank you.
prosthesis. Like,
Thank you,
it's I
bro.
don't like it. I don't like it. It's called wellness, but what's
Not
I'm
well,
not saying that about the winner. I don't think that of the winner, and I don't think that of some of the top placers. I'm just saying you can see it in some of these people.
bro. Okay, before we finish, okay, um, this trend will not stop.
Mm.
There's gonna be a lot of those, bro. Because, bro, did you see how the class evolved in a year?
Yeah.
Bro, now you have women, now, bro, you have wellness girls, bro. Women, sorry, that look, their legs are just demented.
Mhm.
That's 2 years within the class. Bro, I can assure you the winner, who's I think in her late 30s, will probably just win this year. And next year, bro, there's gonna be a lot more girls coming in, younger and freakier. Bro, I'm telling you. But that's the judges, bro. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they got to control that. You name the division wellness. You got to make the girls should look well. They should look
bro,
healthy.
they won't, bro. They won't, bro. History has showed us whether it's men's physique, women's physique, women bodybuilding, whether it's figure, whether it's bikini, bro. Once the Pandora's box is open, bro, there's nowhere to stop it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's why now, bro, if you have to go in wellness, do it now. Because in 2 years from now, bro, we're gonna see physiques, bro, that rival legs in bodybuilding.
Yeah, it's gonna look alien. It's gonna, and the top upper body is gonna be like this. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Look, alien.
Yeah, it's a shame. Thank goodness, classic physique, that weight and height cap puts a control level. It puts a control level there.
Thank you, bro. That a rule, bro, will save classic
Yeah.
from every.
Yeah.
But they made a cap, so now we can control the freakiness.
Right.
But in other classes, don't.
Yeah.
So now, bro, it's gonna be, and bro, you're talking to someone, bro. I like muscle.
Of
I'm
course.
not on like some people go on Instagram, like Greg Doucette, who's saying women's physique are too muscular, whatever. Bro, we at the Olympia. As sad as it may sound, it's to be expected. And
Yeah.
it's because it changes the whole criteria of the class. But that's what people want to see. Even though people say no, that's what they want to see. Which is sad.
Yeah.
Sad, you know?
Yeah. I guess it's yeah, that could be another whole topic too. We could do that sometime. Women in bodybuilding, especially. Just the whole thing. And I know you have a lot of experience coaching and such,
Bro, it's know what's hard, bro? Because you have to judge what's on top. And then you have to go in and like for now, bro, okay, and before we finish, women bodybuilding, there's no Andrea Shaw close on this planet right now. Bro, you know what? No. Sarah, bro, is a great representative of the sport. Okay? I think Natalia will be too.
I agree.
Yeah. Because Natalia has that look that, how can I say that? It's not hard to the eye.
Yes.
If I can say.
Yeah. She's a pretty girl.
Yeah, nothing that Sarah's bad. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm just for someone who has never seen muscle on women, or somebody has like ideas, they're gonna go, oh, she's cute.
Right. But look how the division has changed since Juliana Malacarne. I mean,
Like, bro,
very
Julie
different.
was it. And after that, bro, it became female bodybuilding lightweight.
Yeah.
And bro, and I'll say it again, the women physique were in better condition doing bodybuilding.
This year, and in most years, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Except for like people like Michaela and
No, those are hardcore bodybuilders. I mean,
yeah.
I don't expect that, but bro, when you have a bodybuilding, you kind of expect that. But then again, what do I know?
Right. We're not the judges.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
How long was it now?
What's that?
How long? How are we talking? How long we're talking now?
I don't know. Maybe 2 hours. No,
Oh, wow.
no, 2 hours, but over an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. It's not raw. That was 3 hours, like raw.
All right, sorry, man. I felt like once we started talking about certain divisions, then to not talk about others was going to be ignoring, being rude. I didn't.
We did at that time, because at that time, because bro, I really wanted to talk about the show, because I realized a lot of people that are watching never been to an Olympia, so they don't understand the grandeur of that contest. The ins and outs. I was there, so so I wanted to convey to people that if you have a chance to go see it, because the energy there, the athletes, the contest itself, bro, you understand what it takes to get there, and you have a better respect of these athletes.
Right. I want to say something too. We've ignored, and it's the wheelchair bodybuilding.
Yes, go.
I want to talk about that sometime on itself, because there's been some stuff that's been going on Instagram about that class.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to me, and I want to do more investigative journalism before I start making judgments on anyone or anything with that division. So I'm not going to talk too much about things I've heard about that division and their treatment and things like that.
Yeah.
But I want to congratulate Harold Kelly, King Kong Kelly, winning his fourth, fifth. I don't know. He keeps fourth. I don't know. However many Olympias there's been a wheelchair Olympia. He won all. He's the greatest. The man that beat him at the Arnold Classic for the first time, Gabriel Androlini, I think is his name. Gabriel placed second again to him here and looked great as well. Both those guys. I knew they were going to be top two, but Harold really, to me, looking at his physique, he's always like the bigger guy, and not always coming in as sharp as he can. For this show, it looked like he concentrated on the conditioning, and I think that's what put him over.
Yes.
The first place again. Great bodybuilder, great representative. But I want to do some.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I want to do some in-depth looking into and speaking
more digging
within that division.
Yeah, because I think I know what we're going to talk about. Because I had scuttlebutt of it when I was at the show, and I know exactly a bit of what happened. It ended up on Instagram, like back and forth about the judging and all that. So yeah, I kind of yeah.
But anyway, I didn't want to talk too much about it because I don't know.
No.
But congratulations to those guys for just looking great. I mean, they both looked amazing. The gentleman in third place, whose name is escaping me, I think he was third last year too, comes in super shredded. They did. I mean, there's some great athletes there, and what they have to go through to get that way is unimaginable.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's a shame. Like, I really wish that. Anyway, they should get more attention than they do, and TV time and such.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you know what? Just to finish off, you know what? They're a victim of a very long weekend.
Yeah, that's a problem too. Stop. Yeah, that's something else to talk about too. About at another time, I guess. Just the structure of the weekend and qualifications. Is it time to do away with the point system? Is it time to do with just a point system and winners of just a few shows or the ones
You know what? I'm like you. I sat down to think about it, and you know what? I don't have all the solutions, obviously not, because I'm not in the structure. But you know what? It's hard to find because you want to make it the elite.
Should be the elite, yes.
The elite, you know.
Should be no more than 25 people per stage, I think.
You know
Like
what?
the
Even
5 best.
You know, yeah. You know what? 25, or bro. If I say 15, I'm gonna get slaughtered. But bro, probably 15.
20, 25. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You
Something.
know, or 20, but no, not 60 or 70.
60, 40, no, yeah.
There's not 70 people worth, you know.
20 would be a good number for each division, for sure.
Yeah, 20, yeah, 20. So you know what? So you have, it's not too long. You have good comparison, whatever. Yeah, you can. But the thing is, well, that could be a topic, but it's to find a system that creates that and also does not put the athlete's health in jeopardy. And that's why with bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, bro, that's the problem. Bodybuilding, you know, it's like you want to make it safe in an unsafe environment. That's hard.
Right. Well, you know, and then you have like, you know, 60 people competing on the stage, putting themselves through a whole lot of stuff to get to that point for just 10 guys to get a paycheck, you know.
Bro, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard.
And then you're spending money to get places to put yourself up. I don't think that I don't imagine that they pay for everyone's transportation.
I don't know what what I can tell you. The wheelchair got tanning 50% off and $50. And I can tell you that, bro, as 100%, because I know one of the guys that did the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, bro, probably I'm not gonna say, bro, the guy that told me that is a black guy. So when he got the half price for tanning, he laughed at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But bro, do your investigation.
I will.
There'll probably find more things that I do.
I'm gonna try actually to reach out to Nick Scott, who's the head of the organization, who represents the wheelchair bodybuilding. But I'll see what I can find out. But anyway, thank you, man. Thanks. I wish I was there next year,
bro.
In November,
next year,
Orlando.
Orlando. Bro, you
First
can't
week in
miss
November.
that.
I will
definitely you can't
be
miss
there.
that, bro. That's our WrestleMania. That's our Super Bowl.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be there for you, bro. You have no idea, bro, because I'd never do stories on my phone ever. I don't do that, bro. I did that this year.
Yeah,
the amount of people,
pictures,
bro. The amount of people that want to go to Olympia now is insane.
Yeah,
you know, I want to go. I want to go.
It's fun, man. I liked Orlando. I liked it in Orlando. It'll be fun. It's not the same as Vegas, but
you know what? The weather's gonna be better.
What is?
The weather is gonna be better.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sure. All right, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm sorry we probably got a little long-winded, but it was a lot of stuff to cover. We could have done just an hour and a half on men's open, but
easy.
But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. This is Michael Bryson and Greg Ulysse. This is bodybuilding. Take care.
Yeah. Yes.